Just checking that you guys can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So just going over the order again, we've got Hitisha, Anuka, Devyani, and Swati. We're gonna try and keep uh, slightly higher power numbers than we have in the past few Platinum League races because this is a shorter race. So instead of aiming for 2.8, we're going to try and aim for 2.9, 3.0-ish. And I know at least three of you can hold that. Swati, we don't know how strong you are yet because we haven't pushed you to your limit, so this should be fun. And we'll play it according to year. We got 15 seconds. As you know, we have a minute and 15 seconds left. So around the
1 minute, 10 seconds.
around the 30-second mark, you guys will stop pedaling, and we have a 5-minute start delay.
Yeah. So Jayant, should we all go on mute once it starts?
Yes, if you could easily unmute yourself,
Unmute yourself.
that'd
Yeah,
be nice.
okay.
And I know, Anuka, you have some issues with that, but that's fine.
We'll stop pedaling.
Yes, please stop pedaling now, and hopefully we won't move, and then 5 minutes later we'll start. And as always, start is going to be hard. We'll get everyone together, and so just making sure everyone is not pedaling now.
Everyone in pen.
Yeah.
I
Perfect.
cannot
Yeah, I don't see
see all
anyone
of them.
moving, which is good.
But do you see us all?
I see.
I see
Yeah,
Devyani and me.
I see Devyani, I
I
see
think Anuka is
Hitisha.
there.
Yeah, I think I see everyone.
Is Swati there?
Let me make sure.
Um, 3 more minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
3.5.
Okay.
So yes, we will start hard, and we will then get into. Once we have everyone together, then we'll start the pulls. We'll start with Hitisha on the front, and we'll keep in the beginning we'll keep it at 2.9 on the front, and everyone else in the group is going to try and sit back and recover. And it does. So there's this initial ramp down, which will get you a lot of speed uh, in the beginning. So you want to make sure you're in the draft quick. Otherwise, if we have a rider off the back, it'll be hard to catch up. And then soon after that, a little uphill starts, and we go into those rolling hills that you might have ridden on the group ride. And so
Jayant, how much time?
we have,
Sorry.
yeah, no, you have a minute and a half.
Okay. So, yeah, please continue.
Yeah. And so there's this uphill section that'll come, and then the rolling hills. So we're just trying to smooth out the power across the entire time. No surges, and that way we can keep together. So that means on the rolling hills, even when it's going up and even when it's going down, we're going to try and keep smooth, steady power through that entire section. And of course, I'll keep prodding and prompting you guys to do all of this. So don't worry, we have a minute left.
Because I'll start at 5. Okay, so I'm going on mute now.
Mm-hmm. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start pedaling. Come on, let's get a quick start here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get everyone together. Yeah, so front Swati and Anuka, you can take it just a little bit easier while Devyani and Hitisha. Oh, sorry. Devyani and Anuka catch back up. Anuka, come on, let's push into Hitisha's, sorry, into Devyani's draft. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful start, guys. All right, now let's just make sure we're all together. Let's not surge too far forward from the front. We've got some speed differentials. Hitisha, stay in Swati's draft. Swati, push up until you get to catch Devyani. Come on. Come on, girls. You got it. You got it. Yeah. And now this little uphill situation is going to start. So just keep it smooth. Keep it smooth. Uh, yeah. Wonderful. And Swati, don't ease off the power too much. The girls behind you will catch up in a second. So Devyani, I want you to take the front of that little mini group you have going. Yeah. And keep it pegged at around 3.0, and we will get this all together again. Yeah. Good work. Good work. Fantastic. Swati, now you can ease off just a little bit so that you can fall back and recover in the group. Don't ease off too much to the point where you get dropped from the group. They will come around you now. Okay. And Hitisha, so now I want you to start slowly ramping it up to get to the front. And you're going to take us all the way until 3 minutes. And after Hitisha is going to be Anuka. So there'll be a little bit of shuffling around with this uphill and downhill, so don't worry too much. Just keep steady power through the pedals through this entire section. So it's going to go down, and then it's going to start going back up again. Yeah, nice steady power, girls. Really nice. Fantastic. Hitisha, now you can just sort of take it a little bit easier, and Anuka, you're going to take up the front, and so now it's going to start going down again a little bit. Just keep nice steady power. Yeah. So then we go up suddenly, and then we go back down. Yeah. Really good work keeping it all together through this section because this is really, really smooth. And now we have a slightly longer uphill section uh, coming up. So for this, blobbing up is fine. Just keep it controlled at 3.0. This is still just the first lap. We're just going to take it one lap at a time. So nothing too crazy. Yeah. And there's a big fast downhill after this, so make sure you're in the draft. So the last two people here, this should be being tailed off, Anuka, Devyani, let's get back into that group, but no need for sudden accelerations. Yeah, wonderful. Really smooth, really smooth. Now keep powering through the across the top and into this downhill section. Yeah, wonderful. Now stay in this draft through this entire downhill section. It's not quite long enough to get into the super tuck, so just keep pedaling. Yeah, very smooth, very smooth. Okay, so now let's get Devyani. I want you to ramp up a little bit so that you can get to the front and take the front for the next minute going up until 6 minutes to go into this race. Yeah, and everyone else just sort of get in line behind her. Yeah, so this is also going to start going slightly up and down a little bit. There's shallower gradients, but just be smooth. Nice work. Great work. Really nice line, and you guys are already catching the team in front of you. So just keep it smooth. Keep it smooth through this section. This cobble section changes your rolling resistance, but just if you keep steady power through this, you'll be fine. And as you're cutting through this, stay together. Push up just a little bit. They're being very good about that. Yeah, nice. Really nice clean pass and really good work by the other team to uh, keep it clean. All right. Now, Devyani, you've been out on the front for a while. So, Swati, if you wanna know, so right now I see you're at the back. So just stay in the group right now. Hitisha, yeah, I see you in the front. So just keep that steady power going for a little bit, and you're gonna take us until 7:15. And everyone in the group behind Hitisha, just take a few deep breaths, get your heart rate down, recover. You've just done, you made it through the rolling parts, you made it through a pass, so that's all really good work. Okay, so we're having just a slight, small gaps opening up, but I think you guys are able to manage that pretty well. Yeah, Now we have this little downhill section where people will catch speed and go past you, and that's fine. So now after this I want Anuka, I want you to start ramping up your power just a little bit so that you can make it to the front and take over from Hitisha, who's nicely in the draft right now. Swati, I like what you're doing. You're carrying your momentum through and taking the front and keeping the speed up. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, but really smooth. So Anuka, you're gonna keep this pace until 8:45. After Anuka, Devyani, you're gonna take the front, and that's probably gonna take us until the KOM. So we will regroup on the KOM and um, just hit that together in a blob. Looking really good, girls. Really good. All right. Devyani, I want you to take the front, and I want you to take the front for this little section. Uh, don't go too hard, just keep it at 3.0. We'll just keep it together. It gets steep pretty quickly, but we'll just keep nice steady power through this section. So I think you're gonna have to put in effort over here to just stay with this group. Yeah, really nice. Really good work. And it gets very steep just about now. Don't spike your power, just keep it smooth. Anuka, just push a little bit so that you can stay with that group and don't lose the draft. Just keep it controlled, keep it controlled. Yeah. Come on, Anuka, you've got it, you've got it. Come on. Front of the group, Hitisha, just take it a little bit easier. You're taking it, the group is splitting a little bit behind you. Good effort. Nice and steady. Yeah, that's exactly where we wanted. Like 3.0, that seems manageable, and it's looking really nice and smooth. Anuka, you're still going to have to put in, just keep pushing across the top. This is a little crest. Keep pushing across the top so that you're firmly in the group. This isn't the end of the KOM, so this is just going to keep going steadily up. It goes step a little bit, so it goes up, eases off, goes up, eases off. So just keep nice, consistent power through the pedals for this. And nothing crazy, just 3.0 if you can keep it. And we shall, and after the top, we'll have a nice little section to super tuck and take it easy. You guys are managing gaps quite well. Hitisha, just yeah, wonderful. Nice. Great work. Great work. Really smooth. Again, this is still not the end of the KOM. It's just going to go down a little bit and then it's going to come back up. Um, so this section, we're not too focused about the who is on front. We're more focused on keeping the group together and keeping steady power through the pedals. Yeah. Great work, guys. Great work. Really nice and smooth. And now we have two more little uphills before we are across the top. So we're just going to keep it just like this. You guys are on your own, making really nice little exchanges, uh, keeping it nice and tight and keeping it nice. Big draft. All right. Great work up front, Swati. I see the heart rates aren't crazy, so that's really good to see. Everyone's keeping it within the limit, and this is the one last little kicker up till the end. So just keep it steady, and remember we're going to just keep pushing past the banner. So don't ease off the pedals until after the banner, after we've come up to speed to be able to super tuck on the downhill. So we're just going to keep pushing. I'll let you know when you can stop pedaling. But for now, just keep pushing across the top and make sure you're in the draft into this downhill. Yeah, just keep the pressure on the pedals. Stay in that nice little group. Yes. Still keep pushing the pedals through. And you can stop pedaling right about now. And I want you to now start pedaling up again. This is going to be a little flat section. You want to pedal through this, keep that speed into the downhill, and now you can stop pedaling again if you want to go into that super tuck. A little mini rest. And now you want to start pedaling up again and just smooth power again. Keep it really nice. And we're going to go back to the top of the order. So, Hitisha, if you can make your way to the front, we will, and keep it really nice and smooth at 2.9. You guys are doing a really good job of keeping it very steady. And so I think it's keeping us nice and fast through this entire section. So yeah, Hitisha will take the front. We're still sort of shuffling around, and that's fine. If you're on the front, if you find yourself on the front, you don't need to ease off the pedals. Just keep the momentum going. Keep the speed high. Okay, now Hitisha is taking the front. So Hitisha, I want you to take it until 17. After Hitisha, so I want to see Anuka on Hitisha's wheel, and Devyani on Anuka's wheel, and Swati on in the back of the group. Now it's...
He had lost his cord.
Oh, you're fine. All right, so Devyani, yeah, I see you on the front. So let's just keep you there. There's that slight gradient that's going to come, but Devyani, I think you can keep the power on for that. Everyone will just fall in behind your draft. Again, no need for spikes. We'll just keep it nice and steady. And in Devyani's wheel, I want to see Anuka, and behind Anuka, I want to see Swati. So yeah, this is the little uphill. Nice smooth power. Devyani, really nice smooth power. Swati, I want you to push just a little bit to get into Hitisha's wheel right now before that gap becomes too big. Come on, Swati, you've got it, you've got it. Yeah, nice. Good work. So Devyani, now you can ease off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Anuka will take over from you. Yeah, Anuka, nice and smooth. Yeah. Great pull, Devyani. Really wonderful pull. Very smooth. Now you get to sit in the draft and recover for a little bit while we go through this rollers section again. So again, for these rollers, just as you guys have been doing so well so far, keep it nice and steady. The positions will change a little bit going up and down, and that's fine. If you found yourself on the front, just keep that steady power at 3.0. Chances are someone will come around you in the next downhill, and then they will take over the pace making. So this is the part where being flexible and flexible with the pull order is really nice. Still in this rolling section. Down, we're going to have this sharp pinch. And we're back to being nice and smooth. Oh, and now you're starting to see the next person in your sights. Really nice. Now we have that slightly longer extended uphill section, so just keep nice, stay blocked up, be nice and tight. Everyone's going to have to put a little bit of an effort here, nothing crazy. And remember, we're going to keep pushing across the top, keep the power on the pedals. Yeah, nice. Keep the power across the top and into this little downhill section. Yeah. Just make a little, yeah, okay, now you got it. Oh, you guys are so good at now covering these gaps. This is really good. Very smooth. All right. So now we have another little flattish section. So we're going to go back into pull rotations. Right now I see Hitisha is coming up with some speed. So Hitisha, I want you to take up the front. And I want you to keep it pegged at 3.0, just like we've been doing. And I want you to keep it up until 22:15. And behind Hitisha, I want Anuka and Devyani and Swati, in that order, if possible. But don't stress too much about the exact order. Just make sure you're in the draft if you're not the one pulling on the front. And you're getting some recovery. So I see Anuka, sorry, Swati's on front right now. Just keep that momentum. And Swati, now I want you to take it off. So next person is going to be Anuka. Swati, I want you to just ease off now a little bit. Anuka, I want you to ramp up over the next 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And Swati, yeah, just get to the back of that group and try and get your breath back. Behind Anuka, we have Devyani. Really nice line going on right now. Really fantastic. And Anuka, I want you to pull off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I see Devyani is on the front now. Devyani, just a little bit easier. We've got a few splits. It'll come back a little bit with the downhill section, so I'm not too worried. But just, yeah. Oh, dude, Devyani, you're doing a really good job of modulating your effort. Very, very well done. Hitisha, I want you to close that. Ah, you guys are doing things before I even tell you. This is amazing. Yeah. So these, you might notice that there are some small splits forming, but I'm not too worried about them because I know the downhills and uphills will cause those and sometimes will bring those back as well, just like we've done right now. Um, and Devyani, I see you're up front, so you can just keep that steady power. This is going to now lead into our second time up the KOM. You guys did it absolutely perfectly the first time, so just more of that. So again, there's going to be a smooth, steady gradient in this section, and then it'll kick up near the turn. So we will just focus on keeping everyone together. Everyone's going to be at around 2.9, 3.0 for this effort, especially for the steep bit. And then we can take a bit of a breather after this steep section that comes up. Fantastic. And here's the really steep section. So no crazy spikes in power, just keep it nice and smooth. Yeah. Even if you see a gap forming, don't the idea is not to absolutely hammer to close it down because then a gap will form behind you. Just to keep it smooth so that you bring everyone up there together. Hitisha, just take it a little bit easier. You're just splitting the group behind you. But really nice power. Really nice, smooth power. Anuka, uh, Swati, yeah. You guys are just about in each other's drafts, so just stay there. Make sure you don't lose the wheel. So Anuka, I want you to put in just a little bit of a dig to get into Swati's draft properly here. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. And now just cresting this little section, and this it kicks up just a little bit more, and we will after this have just a tiny bit of a breather compared to what we just did. Right. Anuka, I want you to take the front of that little group of three so that you can make sure that the gap to Devyani gets closed. Devyani, you're doing a really good job. Just keep it smooth. Fantastic. Very smooth. Very, very smooth. Now we go slight downhill. It's an extended climb, so again, it's just going to keep going up and then easing off and then up and easing off. You guys have very nice smooth power that's helping you keep consistent speed through this entire section. So great work on that. Nice. And slowly you're going to have the next team in your sights. We've got some work to do to close those seconds, so just keep it smooth. And you guys are really nailing it right now, so fantastic. All right, Hitisha, I want you to make your way up to the front in this section. Again, no crazy spikes in power, just take it smooth. And I want you to keep it nice and smooth and take us up until the banner for this section. And remember, again, we stay on the power until through the top of the crest into the downhill until we get up to about 56, 57 kilometers per hour, and that's when we can ease off the pedals. Uh, Focus right now is to stay in the draft so that you don't get dropped on the downhill. So yeah, great work. You've passed the banner, but your job isn't complete yet. You're going to continue to put the power down the pedals. Continue to keep that power on the pedals all the way through this downhill section until I tell you that you can stop pedaling. So right about now is when you can stop pedaling for like a few seconds, then it flattens out, so you want to start pedaling up again now if you stopped. Keep that speed. Yeah, and now you can stop pedaling again. Hitisha, make sure you close that gap. Push, 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 Hitisha, push, push, push. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, wonderful. Fantastic. So start pedaling up again, and people will come around you, and that's fine. We'll just, once that settles down, we'll get back into rotation. And the next person I want on the front is Devyani. I see you coming in with some speed. I see Anuka with some speed. Okay, so Anuka, just stay on the front now. Hold that 3.0, and we'll get everyone to line up behind you. And so after Anuka, Devyani, you should be ready to take the front. Again, we're still sort of shuffling, and that's fine. Not a problem at all. Yeah, Anuka, really nice, nice on the front. Devyani, I want to get you on her wheel. And Anuka, you're going to keep this up until 33:30. So, and after Anuka is Devyani. And Anuka, you're coming off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Nice. So now Anuka, yeah, perfect. Go right back to the group and get on that wheel and recover in the draft. Swati, you're in the perfect position right after Devyani. Devyani, you're gonna keep this up until for another 20 seconds, so 34:15. Actually, so there's this little uphill section coming up now. So Devyani, just stay on the front for now, uh, and take us through just this little gradient. Yeah. The rest of you just stay in that back. Make sure you're in the draft. And remember, right after this is going to be the rollers, and you're going to, and I think this pass is going to be a little bit messy because of the rollers. So we're going to keep everyone together for this. Um, After Devyani, Hitisha, you're right there. So Hitisha, you're going to take the front, and you're going to take the front in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Devyani, you can ease off just a little. Hitisha is going to take the front. Swati, make sure you close that gap. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So Devyani, don't push too hard to catch Hitisha. You will catch her on the next downhill likely. Uh, anyway, yeah. So Hitisha, just take it just a little bit easier. We want to make the pass with everyone together. There's two teams like in a blob right now, so it's going to be messy. It's going to be messy regardless. That's fine. It's no one's fault. It's just the unfortunate timing of the pass and the course that we're on. So yeah, you're going to pass this one just. So for this part, blobbing up is helpful because you just keep everyone together. You guys are doing really good job. Really nice and steady. Their team is split into pieces and you guys are still nicely together. Amazing. Yeah, fantastic. One after the other, you guys are reeling them in. And so here comes the steady uphill. Just keep it pegged at 3.0, nothing crazy. You guys will pass these people easily. Yeah, just make sure we're all together here. Wonderful. Amazing. So again, we keep the pressure on the pedals across the top into the downhill to get up to speed. We don't want to leave any free speed on the table. So this downhill isn't quite long enough for a super tuck, so we just keep the pressure on the pedals, and then after this we will get back into rotation. Um, Let's see who is. Okay, Anuka, I see you on the front, so I want you to stay there. Just take a nice little pull up until 38:30. So yeah, and then behind Anuka, Devyani, and behind Devyani, Swati, and behind Swati, Hitisha. We've got another 15 seconds on this pull, so Devyani should be getting ready to take over from Anuka, and Anuka, you're going to be off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Devyani, you're going to take the front, and we will likely pass these people on your turn, so just keep it nice and smooth. Devyani, behind you is going to be Swati and then Hitisha. So yeah, so Swati is now taking the front, and that's perfectly timed. So Swati, just stay there for a little bit. Behind Swati is going to be Hitisha, and behind Hitisha is going to be Anuka, and Devyani, now you get to take a little bit of a rest in the draft. Very smooth. Very smooth. You guys are giving us a clinic on how to do a four-person team time trial. This is really great work. So Swati, I want you to pull off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now Hitisha will slowly ramp up behind you to get past you. Swati, you can just ease off the pedals a little bit, but not too much because you're just catching the people in front. So just gonna push through this together. Oh, we have a little bit of a gap. Anuka, I want you to push. Anuka, this is the time to push. Come on. This is last lap. Push, push, push. Catch up to those people right now. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of the saddle if you need to, but make that effort to get into that group. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And you have to get through the other team. So keep going, keep pushing through the other team. Keep pushing through the other team. Yeah, through them, all the way through them. Yes, amazing, amazing work. Amazing work. So now don't ease off the pedals, guys. Just keep. We need to put just a little bit of distance between you guys and the people behind. Oh, fantastic! Really great work, Anuka. Now you just make sure you stay in the group. You can recover in the back of the group. I know you just did a huge effort to make that to cover that gap. Now you get to draft Hitisha. Yeah, just come around her so that you can give her your draft as well. Yeah. And Devyani, you're on front, so just keep that steady pace right now. And we've come into the last time of the KOM, guys. Last time. This is the last lap. This is it. We still need to keep everyone together, so we won't try anything crazy. But we're just going to keep steady power. These guys are going to come. They're not being very nice, but that's fine. Um, just, just keep steady power. Just stay where you are. Don't worry about them. I'm not sure why they're sprinting across you guys. They're only going to drop their own riders. Just keep steady power. Anuka, make sure you close that gap. Just make sure you close that gap. You've already got 30 seconds on them, so don't worry about the timing on that they've passed you. That's fine. Anuka, you got to close that gap. On the front, just a little bit easier. Don't try and chase them. Don't worry about them. We're trying to keep everyone together and keep everyone smooth through this section. Fantastic. Really great effort, guys. Really fantastic effort. Anuka, come on, you gotta push. You gotta push. Uh, guys up front, we're all four in different places now, so just everyone take it a little bit easier. Except Anuka, you've got to give it all. It's going to end very soon after this. Come on, come on, come on. Hitisha, just everyone else knock it down to like 2.5. Um, actually, more like 2.3. Knock it down to 2.3 while Anuka catches up. Devyani, if you can fall back just a little bit and help Anuka, that would be amazing. She's just behind you. Come on, Anuka. Come on, Anuka. You got it. Amazing. Oh, yeah. You're just about to get onto Devyani's wheel. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. Amazing work. Really great work. And that was the hardest part of the race. And you guys have passed with flying colors. And see now how the team in front of you has only, yeah, they have to slow down because they've dropped one rider. That's kind of what happens when you hammer up some of these climbs like that. Um, we have a little bit of a 2-2 split right now, so and Devyani and Swati, you guys are, oh, it's fine. Anuka and Hitisha are able to close it really well, and you guys don't lose much speed. Amazing. So just close all the way to the end. Hitisha, if you can come around Anuka and help her with the close because she's had a few big efforts to close these gaps. So Hitisha, just come around her uh, smoothly, nothing too crazy, no crazy spikes. Yeah. Oh, amazing. And you guys are there together. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have much to say. You guys are doing such a good job. You're anticipating the gaps and closing them down very quickly, which is helping you stay very efficient and smooth. And just like that, you put 20 seconds into the people behind you. Like, that's amazing. Just an incredible performance, guys. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. And this is the last little kick up until the banner. Again, we're gonna keep pushing. This isn't the top. Well, it is the top, but this isn't the end of your effort. You're going to keep pushing right across all the way down until you get up to speed. to be able to stop pedaling and get into that super tuck. Amazing. Keep pedaling, keep putting the power in those pedals. Keep pushing through this. You're right in the home stretch now. This is right at the end. Come on. Stay in that draft. Don't lose the draft on this downhill. You can stop pedaling if you'd like, but the flat section's coming up right now, so just keep pedaling through this. Keep pedaling through this. Yeah, nice. Very fast speed. Now you can get into super tuck if you'd like. So you can stop pedaling. And after this, we're almost at the end of the race. And so start pedaling up again. Come on, come on. Yeah. Amazing. Very nice high speed through that section. Amazing work. Just keep this. And we're coming into the last final stretches of this race. Last few hundred meters. Don't let any gaps open up. Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, okay, so this is like the last 200 meters, okay? So now I want you to start pushing, start sprinting. This is it. Get out of the saddle. Put everything you've got into this. All the watts you have left in your legs. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, girls, you got it, you've got it. Push, 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 push. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. And amazing. Just amazing. What an effort. What an effort.
That was amazing.
Oh, wow. Guys, you get smoother and smoother every time you do this. This is incredible. Yeah, that's right, Anuka.
Amazing.
That is right. Oof. So, how did that
Same.
feel?
Not bad at all.
Yes, nice. You guys kept it so smooth. There were barely any gaps that opened up, and anything that opened up, you guys were absolutely on it to close it down immediately, which is absolutely perfect. And you saw,
That was amazing.
yeah, you guys passed, I think, like 3 or 4 teams through
Yeah,
that.
that was the best feeling.
Yeah. And you didn't really get passed by anyone. You got passed by one team, which you passed back immediately after that.
Amazing, girls.
Now, thank you, everyone.
We all can breathe now.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. Guys, thank you so much. Swati, Hitisha, Devyani. It was not a great day for me. Too much of stress when I started. I was just so horrible. But thanks. Sorry for slowing you all down.
Oh,
We all did
I
just
didn't know.
perfectly great. No one has
No, no.
slowed anyone down. This
Exactly.
was so amazing for just 4 of us to do it, dude. This was just
Yeah, it
really
was.
good to pass those guys. That was the best feeling.
Yeah, I agree. It was a really, really good race today. Good ride, very good ride.
You are like
Jayant,
so
Yeah.
awesome and so calm, man. I don't understand.
Jayant, thank
I
you
would
so
be
much.
jumping on the seat if I was be DSing someone like this.
Jayant did got his morning meditation before the commentary.
Yeah,
No.
like it just takes so much patience to be so silently calm and tell, okay, just push little, just do this much. But yeah, girls, you guys, all of them. Swati, you were awesome, dude. I mean,
Ah,
uh,
Swati,
you are like,
diesel
I
engine.
totally. like out of rocket, nothing, no worries, nothing. He was just going hard and strong and smooth.
Yeah.
I'm under the highest pressure to keep up with you all. So I just
No,
stayed
not at
calm and
all.
pedal out.
There is no pressure at all.
Oh, you guys were
God.
so
Anyways,
Girls,
it's
smooth.
thank you
fun
so
and
much.
my FTP
Yeah.
again increased. So I'm not doing
I'm
this
sure
again because
I'm
Zwift,
just going to tell you that that wasn't your FTP again up to today.
it is up and Zwift is mistakenly taking it my FTP, but it's a group effort now.
No,
No, no,
it's
no.
your
That is
FTP.
because you are doing it.
Yeah. Swati, it's like the FTP is dependent on the power that you're putting out. It's not dependent on the speed. So that's all you. And
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
pushing what you can do, which is great. And we're slowly realizing you're stronger than than we all thought, which is
Yeah, yeah,
amazing.
yeah. You are stronger to pull us all off. Like, there is
Yeah.
no question to it.
And you guys,
Thank you
so
so much, Jayant, and thank you so much, girls.
yeah,
It's nice, good evening for us.
yeah. And I'm
Jen, thank you
100%
so
sure.
much.
Yeah, just quick things, you guys, before people leave. Extremely smooth, really nice, steady ramps and power and falling back into the group. I think you guys were able to recover well in the group, and you were able to cover gaps as soon as they opened up, which is perfect because the sooner you cover it, the better it is. Um, so I honestly don't have any uh, even pointers on this. It was really nice and smooth effort, guys.
But what was the miss points? Please tell us that.
Honestly, like the only thing that we will eventually work on is staying in like a straight line the entire time. But that's also difficult
Mm-hmm.
um
A
on a
rolling
course.
terrain,
Rolling,
I
Yeah,
guess.
rolling terrain, no?
exactly.
Yeah.
And so whenever it was flat, you guys were in a line and you were very efficient. So, and I think that's why you were able to cut through so many groups and um, keep really nice, consistent power for the entire ride. So, really good work.
Yeah, and warm up also. Because so much of mess happened. Last minute, I had to bring my cycle out and to the dining room. Comp because the router is here. I had no time for a warm up. Hardly those few minutes. Remember when I spoke to you?
Hmm.
And then my comp didn't come up.
Yeah.
You managed it somehow and crushed it. So really good work. I have to sign off and get to my actual work as also now. So um, have a
Uh,
good night,
Jan, if you
everyone.
have taken any screenshots, do share it with me.
Yeah, I did take a few, so I will share those as soon as I can.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, and
Thank you,
thank you so much,
everyone.
Jan, for your
Yeah,
time.
of course. No,
See you
really
soon.
great. See you
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.